What's up guys, ESO for show here. Today I'm going to bring you a non-CP PvP build entirely based off of procs. It's a two-hand and sword and board running 5 heavy and 2 medium. So let's get right into the gear. Running 2-piece tremor scale, both impen, both with stamina and chance. 5-piece way of the fire on the sword and board. It's really good proc set, 20% chance. This could be substituted with Shadow of the Red Mountain, which only comes in medium, so you're sacrificing the survivability of a heavy set. Next, running 5-piece Vipers. I've got the belt, boots, and jewelry. I'm running stamina recovery and chance on the rings and weapon damage on the necklace. For the sword and shield, I've got sharpened, impen, stamina enchant, and an oblivion damage enchantment. This is really good for extra burst. This could be swapped maybe for a weapon damage enchantment, which wouldn't be too good, or maybe disease if you want to not use reverb. For the two-hander, I'm using a maelstrom greatsword. The best in slot would be a sharpened axe, of course, but a powered greatsword will be good enough for now. Buff stats. I'm looking at about 2.2k weapon damage on the sword, or on the two-hander, and then on one-handed shield I'm running 1700. Stamina recovery is 1200, and max stam is about 40k, 38.5 on two-hand, 40k on one-handed shield, with about 20k health. This is without the PvP buff, so it's going to be around 25k. Weapon crit's pretty low because we're not relying on crits, we're relying on proc sets for all of our damage. For the Mundus, I'm running Serpent. This could maybe be traded for the crit one if maybe you want to try this in non-CP, or I mean in regular CP, since you might have a better chance with those passives. But a lot of people are running impen nowadays, plus impregnable armor is kind of a buzzkill. So I like to run the Serpent. You could run weapon damage enchant, or not weapon damage enchant, weapon damage Mundus, which I believe is called the Warrior. Don't quote me on that. I've got 2k crit resist. And the best part about this is I get to run my tank PvE set without having to spend buttloads of money to swap. Oh yeah, for food I'm running max health, max stam, pretty basic. For abilities, on the one-handed shield, running Ransack. This is really good. Of course it procs Tremor Scale, does a little bit of damage, very low cost at 1.4k stamina, plus it gives you increased physical resistance and reduces theirs. Reverb, great for major defiles, so you can run down people healing themselves. Gives a 3-second stun as well, which is very strong. Heroic Slash, generates ultimate, very good. Plus a little bit of damage and a slow. Igni Shield and Revigor, definitely want to want those on your bar, keeping yourself alive. And Ferocious Sleep, I like this instead of the other one, since this gives you quite a large shield, plus the other one only gives you maybe about 1k more damage, which isn't too much. The CC in this ability is more worth it, plus the shield. It gives you a little bit more turnaround potential. You can knock someone back up, hit them with the Ransack, and maybe bash them, reverb. They're already at half health. That puts them on the defense. They've got to heal up. You can keep laying the DPS on while you've got about a 25k shield on you. So that's the one-handed shield bar. On the two-hander, running Crit Rush, Venomous Claws. This could be swapped to Burning Embers for healing. Of course, it depends on your playstyle if you like more damage or if you like more sustain. Run Shuffle, pretty good on most sets. Reverse Slice. I'm running this over the other one, which has increased damage. I think it's 350% more instead of 300. This is all you really need. It's pretty good as is. Splash damage makes it even better if a lot of people are grouped up. For instance, on Capture the Flag, a lot of people get grouped up trying to train down the flag runner. It's pretty good. Rally, giving major brutality, very strong, plus the heal. If you could time this right, it'll give you like a 6k heal. Plus, if you have major mending up from Igneous Shield, that's going to be even bigger. And for the ultimate, I'm running Dawnbreaker of Smiting. Definitely something good to have, giving increased weapon damage from the Fighters Guild skill line. You could potentially run Expert Hunter instead of Shuffle if you want to sacrifice more damage, or survivability for more damage. That'd be an option, and even dropping maybe Venomous Claws or Reverse Slice for Trap Beast for even more, if you're not too concerned with an Execute, just straight proc damage finishing people off, which is fair. It's not something I would be completely against. I believe that's it. Some of the methodology behind this, you're really going to want to crit rush in, apply a dot, and then just keep on them with heavy attack, light attacks, bashing, with ransack, and reverbing every, I believe it's like 5 or 6 seconds you can reapply this. It'll have a cooldown if you have LUI on their combat frame, whatever it's called, and then weaving in heroic slash as well, keeping Igneous Shield up. You never really want to have full mana, since this gives you back about 1,000 mana for every time you cast it, which is very strong. It's a lot of resource return. And you just kind of keep whittling them down until Reverse Slice kind of comes into handy if you need to catch up or reapply some dots. Crit Rush, you know, Venomous Claw, and just stay on them. Just to prove that this is an actual viable build. Huh, well, there it is. That was weird. For PvP in Deathmatch, right now I'm rank 1 in Deathmatch, most kills. Some games in 2v2v2, if you've got a good teammate and you stay on the same target, you could probably get 20 something kills a game. It's pretty easy. It's basically why I'm up here. I'm not even ranked in, well, I am ranked 54, which is pretty good, and 93, but these are a lot harder to get points in than just destroying people. That's my favorite thing to do in this game, is melt face. So that's the build. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave any questions that you have down in the comments. Other than that, this is ESO for Show, signing off.